Alright, here we are guys, back for another Golf Clash tutorial. Navigator maybe? Navigator or Marlin? I don't know what the wind's going to be, but I would assume, distance-wise, that they probably set it up for woods to be pretty good here. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see what it looks like. You can see that I'm putting on a Navigator here. I shouldn't need much side spin on this hole whatsoever. Very, very little. Oop, oop, oop. That's a big tailwind. So not what I had in mind. One of the things that you can do is you can kind of go for this same spot right here. I'm probably going to just do it. You don't have to do this. However, if you do, you can see that it is going to be, you know, relatively straightforward what you're going to need. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use pretty close to the max ring adjustment here. So, you know, kind of one per ring here, 7.3 rings. Perfect ball. So far so good. And just shoots off to the side. So either my angle was just slightly off, but it looks like, you know, relatively straightforward there. That it gives you a chance, kind of one per ring, pretty much almost spot on. It looks like it might just need just a little bit more, maybe, you know, a tenth, like maybe 2/10 of a ring more. It looked like it landed kind of on the north edge of the rough there. So you do want to watch your power very carefully, and also watch how you're putting it in that ball guide as well. Alternatively, we're going to need to do some kind of long iron shot. So we would need to bring a Goliath. This would be the alternate approach. So watch what my opponent's doing. And it looks like he's doing kind of close to maybe 5 rings on this adjustment for 7.5, 1.5. You're kind of overplay. You will overplay it on tailwinds. So so far it looks pretty good. Let's see how this comes in. Not bad overall. Probably just had, you know, maybe something a little bit funny with the way that he was setting up the ball guide there. But you can see there, you know, that's gonna be your probably your, you know, we could probably call that maybe the best or the best safe option. So the shot that I hit was risky. It's probably the easiest way to get an ace though. But do keep in mind what my opponent did there. If you don't feel comfortable or cannot do what I just did, then your next best shot, you'll have to bring Goliath, and you'll have to, you know, as I mentioned, play that overplay. Let's take a look at Goliath real quick. For instance, I have Goliath 4. The win there was somewhere around 7.5. This says 3.2 rings. However, you're going to want a substantially larger ring adjustment than there. So I'm thinking, you know, somewhere in the neighborhood of maybe plus 30, maybe even plus 40%. So 4.5 rings in that case, because you are shooting down a hill. It's also going beyond the max target. So all these things make the adjustment go farther. So I'm going to just play this shootout because I need just one more pin chest. And afterwards, we'll you know, essentially just forfeit out the rest of the holes. But I wanted to make sure that I at least got this pin chest. So let's take a look here. This should be a relatively easy win. I'm going to play at 1 per ring here. And we'll do some curl here as well. You can see with what I'm doing here with my ball guide. And 5, 6 rings plus curl. As I mentioned, you know, should be relatively straightforward, easy opportunity with my opponent where my opponent is to take down an easy win here. So even this shot, you know, gently rolling down that hill, that's actually a pretty good shootout shot. So if you could do that for a shootout, definitely a pretty solid attempt there for the tailwind case. So, you know, definitely keep that in mind for your Tour 8 play. Good luck there, guys, with that hole, and I'll see you guys for hole 5 coming up.